All right, and as mentioned, I am going to continue the circumstantial focus, right? I guess this is maybe the last one of this circumstantial one, but there was a lot to cover. So these are the examples that I said in the previous video of the circumstantial focus, and I'm gonna go right through them. The first one. Now, you notice how I underlined the conjugated verb and the corresponding pronoun to it, right? Tudloan na mo siya sa dula ni Juan. Right? Tudloan na mo siya sa dula ni Juan. And notice how namo is written in the ergative pronoun case, right? Because, again, this circumstantial focus uses the ergative pronoun case, right? Along with the objective focus or object focus, right? So this is showing the sa I underlined in black because it's showing some sort of location or some sort of benefits or some sort of goal that's going to be transferred to something, right? So tudloan na mo siya sa dula ni John, right? We're going to teach him the Juan's game, right? We're going to teach him or her Juan's game, right? And it's going to who? It's going to this person, siya, whoever he or she is, right? Hatagan niya si Alicia og tamales, right? Hatagan niya si Alicia og tamales. Again, you see the corresponding verb conjugated appropriately with the corresponding pronoun case, right? Hatagan niya si Alicia og tamales. And by the way, tamales is the Philippines has we in the Philippines, we have our own version of tamales. It's not like the ones that you see in Latin America, but it is similar. Especially the ones from Guatemala and Mexico. Guatemala and Mexico have these tamales that are in corn husks. Well, the Philippines uses banana leaves, and the concept was actually taken from Mexico, or somewhere in Latin America, but I think it is Mexico that the concept of tamales was made, and tamales are really good. So Filipino tamales, if you've never tried Filipino tamales, highly recommend. The Kampampangans are really good at that. It's definitely a Kampampangan dish. When I was there, I had it for breakfast. It was so good. Tamales wrapped in banana leaves and rice, egg. It was really good. Anyway, I digress. So next one is gihatagan nila, right? Gihatagan nila kami og mga bakuna. Sorry. Gihatagan nila kami og mga bakuna, right? Bakuna meaning vaccine, right? Vaccine. Natabangan, and notice again, tabang is that word, but we have a nga, right? So natabangan. So notice just keep track of the pronunciation and the stress, right? Natabangan ba nimo ang mga buta bungol? Natabangan ba nimo ang mga buta bungol? So buta bungol is just someone who is blind, right? Buta blind, bungol deaf. Buta bungol is someone who is blind and deaf, right? But we have a word for that. We just call it buta bungol. If you're one or the other, if you're both, right? Let's see, where am I? Oh, lutuan niya si Señorita og laing, right? Lutuan niya si Señorita og laing. Laing is a Bicolano dish, right? It's a Bicolano style food, and it's really good. It's made out of, it's from the Bicol region. So you Bicolanos out there, really good food. But not as good as the Kampampangans, I'm sorry. But laing is the taro leaf, if I'm not mistaken. The taro leaf, and then they put it in coconut milk, gata, right, as they call it, and it's just really good stuff. Like, you gotta try it. Not the one in the can though. Don't try that one. Sultihan nako ikaw sa mensahe niya unya, right? Sultihan nako ikaw sa mensahe niya unya. This one I wanted to put out and talk about because sulti is one of those verbs that have the unstressed last syllable, right? Because if we have a glottal stop at the end, just like tudlo, right? There's a glottal stop at the end of the verb, of the noun, tudlo. That's why we put tudlo an. But sulti doesn't have that glottal stop, sulti. So we have to put a stress on the last syllable, han. So we help that by adding an H, right? That h sound adds the extra consonant, right? We need to have a consonant to put the stress on the last syllable. Since tudlo ends with a consonant, right? Tudlo, even though there's a vowel at the end, a glottal stop is considered a consonant. Tudlo ends in a consonant, technically. So tudlo doesn't need to use the H. We can just put an in there because the stress starts where the glottal stop is. Tudlo an. Where versus sulti doesn't end in a glottal stop, so we have to put a consonant there, an H. Sultihan. There you go. All right, it's one of those things. So an han, again, it depends on the stress, and normally if it ends in a consonant, you don't put the H. But if it doesn't end in a consonant and it's unstressed, we have to have the H. So other verbs like this, like hatag, it ends in a consonant. We don't need to put the H. We can just put an. Tudlo, it ends in a consonant. Luto ends in a consonant. Even though there's an O there, it's a vowel, but that glottal stop at the end of the O makes it a consonant. So we don't need to put the H. Lutoan, tudloan, sultihan. There you go. Right? Sultihan, nako ikaw sa mensahe niya unya. Now, I also put this here as another example. Nako ikaw, right? We have the two me to you kind of pronouns, so we can substitute it for taka. Sultihan taka sa mensahe niya unya. There you go. Right? And moving down here to these two boxes. So let's talk about the imperatives of the circumstantial focus, right? This you might hear a lot too. Imperatives that end in E or he. Again, the E or he. The he, depending if there is a stressed or unstressed consonant at the end of the word of the verb. Our example, tudlo. I love this one because there's just a glottal stop there. So we don't need the h at the end. We don't need the he, right? We don't need the he. So for this case, tudloan changes to tudlo-i, right? Tudlo-i. Because that glottal stop acts as a consonant, tudlo-i, right? And our sentence here is tudlo ko in ana, or tudlo ko ana, right? So in ana is just a short, ana is just a short form of in ana, which is the ergative case form of the demonstrative pronoun that, right? So if you forgot, go ahead, review the previous videos. You'll understand, right? Tudloy ko in ana. Teach me that, right? Hatag, right? Changes from hatagan to hatagi, right? We don't need the consonant, because there's already a consonant there. Hatagi mi og mga baso sa lamesa. Give us the cups or the glasses, the glass cups in the from the table, right? Hatagi mi og mga baso sa lamesa. And it's an imperative, so I'm telling you the command, right? The command is coming in. Now, if we want to negate it, just like the object focus, we have to use ayaw og, right? And this works for this case, right? Ayaw og tudloi, right? Don't teach, right? Ayaw og hatagi, don't give, right? It's an imperative, a command form. I'm telling you not to do it, or I'm telling you to do it, right? I'm commanding you. So hopefully this video kind of helped you understand now. But looking back, you have come a long way. You've learned so much, and I congratulate y'all for making it this far.